Hello everyone, this is the NPO Fucoidan Research Institute. I'd like to introduce you to our institute's website. First, let me introduce you to the SDGs page, and next, I will show you how to look at a clinical case study. Let's get started. CO2 emissions are an essential part of human life. The more we pursue affluent lifestyles, the more emissions we produce. It was thought that CO2 emitted by human activities would be absorbed by forests and become cleaner. However, studies have now shown that the sea and seaweed growing in it absorb CO2 more than absorption by forests. Blue carbon is the term for carbon captured in marine ecosystems such as seaweed beds. It is easy to imagine that forests take in carbon dioxide, but the oceans as well. In fact, it takes in carbon dioxide 2.4 times as much as on land. The mechanism is that carbon dioxide is easily soluble in water, so carbon dioxide in the atmosphere dissolves in the sea. In addition, marine ecosystems such as seaweed take in carbon dioxide by photosynthesis. When seaweed is torn off, it becomes flowing algae floating on the surface of the sea. Seaweed does not die immediately even if it is torn because it does not take nutrients from its roots. Especially Sargassum fulvellum, which has bubbles in its leaves, drifts far offshore and eventually sinks and accumulates in the deep sea after its end of life. This is how blue carbon is stored on the bottom of the deep sea. The place where seaweed grows thickly is called seaweed beds. It occupies an important position in the marine ecosystem and is truly an underwater forest. However, these seaweed beds continue to decline. There are various causes for this problem such as disappearance due to reclamation of coastal areas, environmental changes caused by rising seawater temperatures and moreover decreased intake of seaweed and aging of fishermen who take seaweed. It is very important to increase seaweed beds for enriching the marine ecosystem. We must do what we can. Fucoidan can extract only about 10 g from 1 kg of seaweed. Making fucoidan consumes a large amount of seaweed. Although we are in the position of conducting research on fucoidan, we believe that producing and consuming fucoidan is an excellent initiative from the perspective of the SDGs. We believe that it is our responsibility to spread the goodness of fucoidan, which contributes to the maintenance of people's healthy and comfortable lives, and to increase the consumption of fucoidan. With understanding and expanding consumption of fucoidan, let us nurture a rich earth. Next, let's look at a clinical cases. The clinical cases are located here. This is the first page of clinical cases. If you hover the cursor over the text, the corresponding area will light up. Let's look at breast cancer now. This is the detailed page of the clinical case. This is a patient with left breast cancer, lung metastasis, and carcinomatous pleuritis. The data will be the data at that time. First, gender and age are written. Then, her chief complaint and history are written. The past surgical history is described here. Next, the current medical history is written. The present medical history contains the record of Dr. Tachikawa's treatment. Next, a summary is provided. This is an easy-to-understand summary of what happened after taking fucoidanmixag. Scroll down to see the intake of fucoidanmixag. If you have CT or X-ray images, you will find images before and after fucoidanmixag intake. You can see that the pleural effusion has decreased significantly. tumor markers are listed below the images. The tumor markers point to changes that cannot be seen from the images alone. The table shows the name of the tumor marker, when it was measured, and its numerical value. The number next to the name of the tumor marker is the normal value. The NPO Fucoidan Research Institute's website provides many clinical cases like this one. We hope you will find them useful when taking fucoidanmixag.
All were collected over a 20-year period by Dr. Tachikawa, a leading fucoidan researcher. They are extremely valuable research materials. The Fucoidan Research Institute will continue to introduce the research results of fucoidan to the public.
Please share this video and about fucoidan with your family, friends, and colleagues.